Have you ever stopped to think that the smallest morning habits could have the biggest impact on your health? Especially as we age, the routines we follow after waking up can either support our well-being or lead to unexpected risks. Today, I want to tell you about Mr. K, a 71-year-old man who lived a life most would admire. Every morning, without fail, he would rise early, stretch, and tend to his beautiful garden. It was his peaceful ritual, something that brought him joy and kept him active. His family took comfort in knowing he was doing everything right to stay healthy. But one calm morning, something happened that changed everything. While caring for his plants, Mr. K suddenly felt dizzy, and before he could react, he collapsed. It was a shock to everyone. How could this happen to someone who had been so careful about his health? This story reminds us that even the healthiest routines can hide unseen dangers, particularly in the delicate hours after waking. The body is transitioning from rest to activity, and it's during this time that we need to be most mindful. In today's video, we'll explore 3 critical habits that elderly individuals must avoid first thing in the morning to safeguard their health. These small but powerful adjustments can make a world of difference, potentially preventing serious health risks and helping you or your loved ones enjoy a longer, healthier life. So make sure to stay with us till the end. These tips could change the way you start your day forever. But before we dive into these life-saving tips, if you haven't already, take a moment to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss any of our important health lessons. Your support helps us continue spreading this essential knowledge. Let's get started. Habit 1. Avoid physical exertion on an empty stomach. Many people, particularly older adults, believe that starting the day with exercise is the best way to maintain good health. It's common to hear advice about how morning workouts can boost energy and metabolism, making it seem like the perfect routine. However, for elderly individuals, exercising first thing in the morning without eating can be dangerous. When you wake up, your body has been fasting for several hours, and its energy reserves are depleted. This means that the body isn't yet ready for strenuous physical activity like lifting, heavy gardening, or even intense cardio workouts. Engaging in such activities on an empty stomach places significant strain on the body's systems, especially the cardiovascular system, which works harder in older adults. Without the necessary fuel from food, the heart has to work overtime to pump blood and supply oxygen to the muscles. This increased demand can lead to sudden spikes in blood pressure or heart rate, which in turn can trigger serious health events such as dizziness, fainting, or even a stroke. Additionally, after a night of sleep, the body releases a natural surge of adrenaline, which can already cause an elevation in blood pressure. Pairing this with strenuous activity and a lack of energy reserves only exacerbates the risk. One of the biggest dangers in exercising without eating first is that it disrupts the body's ability to regulate its functions properly. Skipping breakfast and jumping straight into physical exertion deprives your body of the fuel it needs to perform optimally. For elderly individuals whose bodies are already undergoing natural age-related changes, this can be particularly harmful. As metabolism slows down and muscle mass decreases, the heart and muscles have to work harder to maintain even basic functions. Physical exertion in this state can quickly overwhelm the cardiovascular system, leading to serious complications. The risks aren't limited to heart-related issues either. Exercising without food can also lead to hypoglycemia, a condition where blood sugar levels drop too low, causing weakness, confusion, and in extreme cases, unconsciousness. For older adults who may already have fluctuating blood sugar levels due to conditions like diabetes, this is especially concerning. The lack of energy from food combined with the physical exertion depletes the body's glucose levels, which are necessary for the brain to function properly. Instead of diving into physical exertion first thing in the morning, a more balanced approach is recommended. Start your day with a light, nutritious breakfast to provide your body with the energy it needs. Foods rich in fiber, protein, and healthy fats like oatmeal with nuts, yogurt with fruit, or whole grain toast with avocado are excellent choices. These meals provide sustained energy, helping to regulate blood sugar levels and giving your body the fuel it needs to handle physical activity without placing unnecessary stress on the heart or other systems. After eating, consider engaging in lighter forms of exercise such as walking, stretching, or practicing Tai Chi. These types of activities are gentle on the body and offer numerous health benefits without the risks associated with more intense workouts. Walking is particularly beneficial as it helps improve circulation, strengthens the cardiovascular system, and promotes joint flexibility, all without the risk of overexertion. Tai Chi, which is a form of low-impact exercise focusing on slow, deliberate movements, is also great for older adults. It improves balance, reduces stress, and enhances overall physical and mental well-being, making it an ideal way to start the day. If you're someone who enjoys more intense workouts, it's essential to listen to your body and ease into physical activity after eating. Even moderate exercises like yoga or resistance training should be approached with caution, especially in the early hours of the morning when the body is still adjusting from a state of rest. You can still incorporate strength and cardio exercises into your routine, but do so with a gradual warm-up and ensure that you've had a proper meal to fuel your activity. Prioritizing your health in this small way can drastically reduce the risk of experiencing morning health crises like heart attacks or strokes, which are more common in older adults during the early hours of the day. In conclusion, while exercise is an essential component of a healthy lifestyle, doing it on an empty stomach, particularly for elderly individuals, can be harmful. By making small changes to your morning routine, such as having a light breakfast and opting for lighter exercises, you can ensure that you're protecting your body from unnecessary stress. Taking the time to properly fuel your body before engaging in physical activity helps regulate blood pressure, maintain steady energy levels, and reduce the risk of sudden health incidents. Your health is your most valuable asset, and these small but significant adjustments will help safeguard it for years to come. Habit 2. Avoid standing up too quickly after waking. One of the most common and dangerous habits that many people, especially older adults, engage in without realizing is standing up too quickly after waking. We often don't think twice about hopping out of bed as soon as the alarm rings or when we're ready to start the day. However, for elderly individuals, this seemingly simple act can have serious consequences. When we sleep, our body's systems naturally slow down, heart rate decreases, blood pressure drops, and our overall bodily functions rest to conserve energy. Waking up too suddenly and standing up too quickly can cause a drastic shift in these bodily functions, leading to an unexpected drop in blood pressure. This sudden drop is referred to as postural hypotension, a condition where blood pressure falls rapidly when moving from lying down to standing up. For most people, the body can quickly adapt to these changes in position. However, as we age, our cardiovascular system doesn't adjust as rapidly as it used to. The blood vessels in the elderly are often stiffer and less responsive, which makes it harder for the body to regulate blood pressure changes quickly. This delayed response can cause dizziness, lightheadedness, or even fainting, particularly when getting out of bed after a night of rest. The risks associated with postural hypertension are not to be taken lightly. For elderly individuals, these dizzy spells can lead to serious falls, which are one of the most common causes of injury in older adults. A sudden drop in blood pressure can cause momentary blackouts, leading to loss of balance. Falls can result in broken bones, head injuries, or other complications that can severely impact quality of life. For someone with weakened bones due to age or osteoporosis, a simple fall could lead to long-term hospitalization or even loss of independence, The heart plays a central role in maintaining balance and stability when we transition from lying down to standing up. After hours of sleep, when the heart rate and blood pressure have both dropped, the body needs time to readjust. This transition should be done gradually, giving the cardiovascular system time to react. Standing up too quickly essentially shocks the system, leaving it scrambling to adjust. This is why dizziness and lightheadedness are common symptoms. It can also cause nausea, blurred vision, or confusion, symptoms that are dangerous when someone is moving from a horizontal to vertical position. What should you do to prevent these risks? The solution is simple. Take your time when getting up in the morning. After waking up, don't rush to stand up immediately. Instead, allow yourself to lie still for a minute or two. This period allows your body to begin its natural process of readjusting from a state of rest to one of activity. It's also helpful to start by gently stretching while you're still lying in bed. Move your limbs, stretch your arms and legs, and roll your shoulders to stimulate circulation. These small movements help reintroduce activity to your body in a slow, controlled manner. Once you feel ready, move into a sitting position on the edge of your bed. Sitting up allows your body to adjust to the upright position before fully standing. At this point, you should give yourself another moment to assess how you feel. If you still feel dizzy or unsteady, stay seated for a little longer and repeat some gentle stretches. It's important not to rush through this process, as giving your body the necessary time to adjust significantly reduces the risk of a sudden drop in blood pressure and the associated symptoms. Standing up gradually also allows for better blood flow to the brain, preventing that disorienting feeling of lightheadedness. The process may feel slow, but it is essential for ensuring that your body is ready to handle the change in position without risking injury. Especially for older adults who are more prone to cardiovascular fluctuations, this approach can greatly reduce the likelihood of falls or other accidents caused by dizziness. If postural hypotension is something you experience regularly, it may be worth discussing it with your doctor. In some cases, medications or underlying health conditions can exacerbate the effects of blood pressure changes, and addressing these issues could further reduce your risk. Simple lifestyle adjustments such as drinking plenty of water, avoiding excessive alcohol consumption, and ensuring a balanced diet can also help maintain better blood pressure regulation throughout the day. Another tip to prevent standing up too quickly is to ensure that your environment is free from hazards. If dizziness does occur, you want to minimize the chance of tripping or falling. Keeping your bedroom clutter-free, installing grab bars near your bed, or using sturdy furniture to assist in standing up can all help create a safer environment. Footwear with good grip is also essential, especially if you feel unsteady on your feet after waking up. In summary, standing up too quickly after waking may seem harmless, but it can lead to serious risks for older adults. Postural hypotension, caused by a sudden drop in blood pressure, can result in dizziness, lightheadedness, and fainting, often leading to falls and injuries. By taking your time, moving slowly, and allowing your body to adjust to the change in position, you can significantly reduce these risks. Listening to your body and making these small changes to your morning routine can go a long way in protecting your health and preventing accidents. Always remember, your well-being is worth the extra time it takes to rise slowly and carefully. Habit 3. Avoid straining in the bathroom. Straining during bowel movements is one of those habits that many people don't think twice about, but for older adults, it can be particularly dangerous. It's easy to overlook because it seems like a normal part of the morning routine. However, the act of straining places significant pressure on your body's internal systems, which can have serious health consequences if not managed properly. For elderly individuals, whose cardiovascular and circulatory systems may already be weakened, this habit can lead to unexpected and severe health complications. One of the main issues with straining is the increased pressure it creates in the chest and abdominal regions. When you push too hard during a bowel movement, the pressure builds in the chest cavity, restricting the return of blood to the heart. This restriction can cause a sudden drop in blood pressure, leading to dizziness or even fainting. For older adults, fainting poses an additional risk of falls, which could result in serious injuries, such as fractures or head trauma. This risk is particularly high in the morning. After a night of sleep, your body has been resting and digestion has slowed. When you wake up, the body's systems begin to activate again, and the digestive system works to process what was consumed the previous day. This is often when people feel the urge to use the bathroom, and if bowel movements are difficult, the urge to strain may follow. However, pushing too hard during this sensitive time, when your body is still transitioning from rest to activity, can be dangerous. Beyond fainting and dizziness, excessive straining also puts tremendous pressure on blood vessels, particularly in the brain and abdomen. For older individuals who may have weaker or narrowed blood vessels due to aging, this can lead to serious conditions such as strokes or heart attacks. When the pressure builds too much, it can cause ruptures in blood vessels, which may result in hemorrhagic strokes or other vascular issues. The risk of ruptures in the abdominal area can also lead to gastrointestinal complications, which could require medical intervention. To avoid these dangers, it's crucial to make a few changes to your lifestyle and habits that will support healthier digestion and reduce the need for straining. The first step is to ensure that your diet is rich in fiber. Fiber plays an essential role in maintaining regular, healthy bowel movements because it adds bulk to the stool and makes it easier to pass. Foods such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes are excellent sources of fiber and should be incorporated into your daily meals. By increasing your fiber intake, you'll naturally make bowel movements easier, reducing the urge to strain. Staying hydrated is equally important. When the body is dehydrated, stools can become hard and difficult to pass, which increases the likelihood of straining. Make sure to drink plenty of water throughout the day. Aim for at least 6 to 8 glasses to keep your digestive system functioning smoothly. Hydration helps to soften stools and makes bowel movements more comfortable, which can prevent unnecessary straining. In addition to dietary changes, incorporating gentle physical activity into your routine can further aid digestion. Walking is particularly beneficial as it stimulates the digestive tract and promotes regular bowel movements. Light exercises such as walking after meals can help move food through the digestive system more efficiently and reduce the chances of constipation. This simple habit can make a big difference in preventing the need for straining in the bathroom. Another important factor to consider is the amount of time you spend in the bathroom. It's easy to fall into the habit of sitting on the toilet for long periods, especially if you're distracted by reading, scrolling through your phone, or simply taking your time. However, prolonged sitting in the bathroom can lead to additional strain on the lower body, particularly on the blood vessels in the legs. This can increase the risk of circulatory issues, such as varicose veins or hemorrhoids, which are common in older adults. To avoid this, try to limit the amount of time you spend in the bathroom. If you don't feel the urge to have a bowel movement, it's better to get up and return later when the time is right, rather than force it. If constipation or straining becomes a frequent issue, it may be helpful to consult a healthcare professional. In some cases, underlying health conditions, such as digestive disorders, medications, or a lack of certain nutrients, may contribute to difficulty in passing stools. A doctor can provide guidance on the best course of action, which might include dietary supplements, medications, or other treatments to promote better digestive health. In summary, while straining during bowel movements might seem harmless, it can pose serious risks for older adults, including fainting, strokes, heart attacks, and other circulatory problems. By making simple adjustments such as increasing your fiber and water intake, incorporating light physical activity, and avoiding prolonged sitting in the bathroom, you can help reduce the need for straining and protect your health. These small changes can have a significant impact on your overall well-being, ensuring that you maintain healthy bowel movements and avoid unnecessary health complications. Simple changes for a safer, healthier life. The 3 habits we've covered, engaging in physical exertion on an empty stomach, standing up too quickly, and straining during bowel movements, may seem small, but they can have serious consequences for elderly individuals. It's easy to overlook how these simple actions can lead to larger health problems, but taking a mindful approach to your morning routine can significantly reduce these risks. By making small changes, like starting the day with a light, nutritious breakfast, taking your time when getting out of bed, and incorporating fiber-rich foods to support healthy digestion, you can protect your body from unnecessary stress. It's important to remember that staying healthy doesn't require drastic or overwhelming changes. Instead, it's about tuning in to what your body needs and making mindful adjustments that promote long-term well-being. These habits are not only simple to implement, but can make a significant difference in your quality of life, helping you avoid preventable health incidents and enjoy each day with confidence. Take these small but powerful steps to safeguard your health and encourage your loved ones to do the same. Your body deserves the care and attention that will keep it functioning well for years to come. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and leave a comment below. Also, make sure to share it with your friends and help spread the word. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future updates. Thank you for your support.